Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, live from New York City. Get ready for the show we do every week, every Monday around this time, 6 o'clock p.m. on the East Coast. Y'all better be ready, because I'm ready. And if you're already ready, you don't have to get ready for Empress Saida. All right. Nice round of applause there. Woo! Another good Monday. Looks like all the encoders are going. It's streaming to all the places it's supposed to, so we are live everywhere. What's going on, Empress Saida? How's your weekend?
Oh my God! Welcome, everyone. Today is Monday. Thank you for tuning in at 6 p.m. How are you doing, Marcel?
I am all right. I can't complain, and plus nobody wants to hear it anyway.
Oh my God, I had a crazy week. I went all the way close to Canada. I love to drive through mountains. It really gives me this woozy Zen moment. So I love it. But for those that don't know, I am so special because I have a special guest tonight actually, and her name is Sue Phillips. So I'm not gonna, because we have so much to talk about with her, I'm not gonna take no time. So I want to introduce you to Sue Phillips right now.
Hi, Rita. Hi, Marcel.
How are you today? Oh my God, what are you wearing? I love this animal print. Can you tell me about what you're wearing? Because I'm crazy about animal print stuff.
I am too. I love it. And it reminds me of my home roots. You know, I'm from South Africa. So this is a tribute to my home country. This is an animal, this is real snake skin, an animal print. And I have my earrings, they were actually buttons.
Button.
I've turned them into earrings, and I love being mismatched. So one is square, and one is lines, and one is circles.
Very nice. You did it all by yourself. Like, you're so creative. And that necklace looks like powerful, like you would be about to be a Wonder Woman.
So this necklace was actually designed by my mother, who was an amazing artist, and she loved to just do different things. So this is a necklace that she designed, and it has all the elements also from South Africa: the gold, the diamond, this beautiful big pearl, a little bit of rubies, and it's on black slate. It's like black ground.
Mm-hmm. So she used to make it and sell it, or she just made that one for you?
One of a kind.
Wow, this must be special. That's why you wear it all the time. I have seen you a couple of times with it, because that has a that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
It's like having my mom with me, so her creativity and her presence, and everybody remarks wherever I go, people say, "What are you wearing?"
Yes.
So I can wear it as a choker, and I can also wear it as a pendant, but I somehow like it as a choker.
Very, very, very nice. You're always so beautiful. So we have so much to talk about today.
I know.
And, for those that are tuning in right now, Sue, can you tell us exactly, you said you were from South Africa, and how did you started in the fragrance business? Like, how everything started?
Oh my God, Saida, totally by chance. I never prepared. I was a singer and an actress in South Africa, and I wanted to I wanted to go to London to study acting at Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London. And they had so many people auditioning and only 5 spots. And they said, people from Britain go first. So I didn't get in, but I came to New York instead because my brother was living here. And I fell in love with the energy of New York and stayed. And I went to an immigration attorney, and he asked me what I did. I said, I'm a singer and an actress. He said, forget that. We have thousands of out-of-work singers and actresses. What else did you do? And I said I had done a secretarial work and admin work, and that's how I landed up getting into Elizabeth Arden. I was going to say I auditioned. I interviewed, And they loved the fact that I could stand up in front of people and speak. And so ultimately, I became the national training director for fragrance. But I had to learn about fragrance on the job and also learn. They put me in Macy's for 3 months to really become orientated to how to speak to the customer, what the customer liked, whether they liked fragrances, and just generally to learn how to interact with customers and how to talk about fragrance. And I did that for 2 years, and then they promoted me to color cosmetics and then to marketing. And then from there, I went to Lancome as marketing director for 4 years for fragrance and men's skincare. And then Tiffany hired me for fragrance as vice president of marketing, and I developed the first Tiffany perfume.
Wow, look at how it just, like when you have to make a movie about your life, because you went from wanting to be an actress, acting, singing, and then ended up in making fragrance for Tiffany. And then after that, what gave you the courage to do that and then go on your own as you are today?
And sometimes in life you just have to deal with what happens. So I landed up having my daughter, and I really didn't want to quit working. And I loved the idea of being at home and working, home, because I never wanted to quit working, but I loved the idea of at least I could stay home with this infant. So I started my company, which I called Susan Phillips Enterprises. And it was such a boring name. And I get my best ideas early morning. And one morning, about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, the name Scent and Enterprises, Scent, Enterprise, it just went going on around my head. And I woke up, wrote it down, and I went back to sleep. And I said, aha, that's my company, Centerprises. And so from there, I really started my consulting. I was retained by companies like Royal Brands, who had the license for Burberry, the fragrance. So I developed the Burberry fragrance.
Wow.
Fragrances for Trish McEvoy, fragrances for Avon, for Lancaster, and everything was going great. I was consulting and doing wonderful initiatives for fragrances and different initiatives for Avon, a candle line, a line, a fragrance line for Diane von Furstenberg, and an air freshening line. And then 2008 happened, and everything stopped. So the economy was just, grounded to a halt. So then I decided, well, after all these years, I know a little bit about fragrance. And coming from South Africa with a British background, I thought about developing bespoke fragrances. And that was a time when nobody really knew what the term bespoke meant, which is a British term, which was really referred to custom tailoring. So these tailors would make, custom outfits for men, mostly for men. And ultimately, I thought, well, why not custom fragrances? So what I did...
Wow, that is amazing.
I took my knowledge after all these years, and I developed 18 different perfume blends. So this is sort of these are the fragrances.
So these blends are made by yourself, like you literally did the mixture of these blends, or do they come made and then you mix them up?
So I worked with a perfumer, because I am not a perfumer, I'm a fragrance designer. But what I wanted to do was create a collection of fragrances that span the entire olfactive palette: fresh, floral, woodsy, spicy, green, musky, amber, citrus. And in the fragrance industry, there are 8 main fragrance families of citrus, florals, your woodsy or fruity, spicy, patchouli, which is an oak moss, musk, and woodsy, and then fruity. And so I sort of figured out the palette, and I created all these fragrances, and they're absolutely beautiful. So this is a gentle floral. This is a green.
What's your favorite scent? Like the scent that Sue Phillips likes the most, the one that runs you crazy, that like, I'm going to do all my fragrances with this specific scent. Do you have one?
So I used to love some commercial fragrances, but now that I have my own formula. And it is, people stop me in the street when I wear that fragrance. It is a combination of very sparkling green grass, green leaves, green teas, and then I mix it with a beautiful rose floral, a beautiful modern rose, not your grandmother's rose, but a beautiful modern rose, a gardenia, a hint of woodsy,
Okay, like me, I like woodsy too a lot.
And then some oak moss. And it's got the light, the floral, the sort of sensuality of the oak moss, but it's also got the sweetness of the rose and the vanilla. And it's a beautiful fragrance. And people stop me in
do you put a name on it? Like do you put a name on the fragrance?
Right now, I haven't put a name on that, but if anybody wants my blend, they can certainly try and get it. I'll make it for them.
Yes. You know, we are showing right now, you wrote a book called The Power of Perfumes. For those that don't know, I have a Amazon storefront that actually you can purchase anything from Amazon, and Empress Saida will be credited. And when I was searching, I was able to find Sue Phillips fragrance, which is The Power of Perfume. And I think you have it there for $19.95, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly.
So, yes. So this is the book. When did you do that book? Is this a new book or?
So, you know, when the pandemic hit, and again, business fell through and nothing was going on, I decided to write my book. And the time where I thought it was really important to write a book about the power of perfume, because I know the power of perfume. So there are a bunch of pictures. This is, I dedicated it to my mother, who is this amazing artist, and my daughter, Romy, who does a lot of work in leadership training and human trafficking. And
wow.
Then I have my mother's beautiful artwork. She was an amazing artist. And this is where I get my talent from.
I see.
And then I have people like Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes, who met with me at my perfume studio.
So you did a lot of fragrances, like custom fragrances for celebrities. For those that don't know, I actually went into Sue Phillips Boutique, which is on Madison Avenue, and I experienced the whole quiz. She actually put me through the entire quiz, and I found like 4 fragrances, 4 scents. She blended, she mixed it, and then I have my own fragrance that I call it Organic Curves. And when I walk with it on the streets, people like, what are you wearing? So just imagine having a fragrance that is custom made. And now you can have it. You can contact Sue Phillips, right? So can you tell them your website and how they can get this quiz and everything like that so they can be able to purchase one of your fragrances?
Sure, absolutely. And the reason I do a quiz, Saida, is because so many people really don't know what type of fragrance they like. And they'll smell something with somebody else and they say, oh, I love what you're wearing and I want it. But you know what? It might not go with their body chemistry. You know, some people have very dry skin. Some people have oily skin. Some people are light. Some people are a little darker. It just depends on your body chemistry, how the fragrance is going to sit on your skin. Excuse me. And so I do a scent quiz, and you can actually find the scent quiz on my app, which is SuePhillipsApp.com. And in the app, you'll see my website, SuePhillips.com and Scenterprises.com. And you can take the scent quiz. Then I get the results, and I evaluate the results, and I mix and match and create a fragrance for you. And the beauty of it is that you can also choose your different atomizer.
Got it.
I have different.
Let's take a quick look at some of this right now. It's on the screen.
Yes.
Here's what Sue's talking about right now. Check it out.
I give
So
people the scent quiz. It's a really interesting way for them to discover a little bit about their personality. We have 12 questions, and it's just a lifestyle questionnaire. You know, what colors do you like? What kind of foods do you like? What kind of temperatures and seasons do you like? And so the answers that they come up with have been tabulated to coordinate to different fragrance families. So the 4 main families, your fresh, your floral, your woodsy, your spicy, correlate to the questions and the results from the quiz. So I like to say it's interactive, fun, educational, entertaining experience. And they can do this at home on their own or, you know, with friends or family, and have a product that really ultimately reflects who they are.
Wow, there it is.
Wow.
Once again, go to SuePhillips.com and you can get right there, and it'll be great for you. Okay? Finish watching. Sue Phillips.
Wow, this is amazing. And for those that don't know, I think this is a great experience to have, especially if you are, you know, you're going to be a bride or a Mother's Day's gift, or you have a corporate spa treatment kind of thing. These are like great experiences to have, like as a group. And a couple people asked me, oh, does she do like parties? Like what's the minimum of parties that she would take in order to have this kind of, experiences with my friends or families? Can you explain a little bit about like how does it work and how people can get in touch in planning these future parties?
Sure. So again, you know, everything we do is by appointment and is very personalized. I just moved into a brand new perfume boutique on 80th Street and Madison Avenue. I call it Sue Phillips Fragrance. And Saida came to the opening, and it was so much fun. The idea is to really have people enjoy the idea and the art and science of fragrance. So I give you the scent quiz. We take you on a fragrance journey. We go through all the different blends, and you mix and match, and you evaluate them. You try them. You say, well, this one I like, and this one I'm not so sure, and this one. And then ultimately, you put them together. We have blotter strips. And it's a way of really understanding how you like the fragrance. And I created a kit has all the elements, all the 18.
Wow, this is nice.
And this is a great kit to give as a gift. You can see it has the blotter strips here, so the matching blotter strips.
So these are scents or these are fragrances?
These are perfumes, actual perfumes.
Okay.
And they're just a small version of the big ones that I showed you before. And I put them in this tray so that you could actually see. So these are the actual 18. But it's hard to ship such big bottles, so I created this little scent kit, and I call it a deluxe scent kit.
Very nice. And how much is that for? Like if people go online and they purchase it on your website?
$275.
Very, very nice. And different, it's florals, woodsy, and different kind of scents. This is very, very nice. This is great now that the holidays are coming. For a gift.
It's a great gift. And I just had somebody, a gentleman who actually wrote to me, and he ordered it last week, and he said, where's my kit? And I happened to be away in Dubai, which I'll tell you about. And so he lives in New York City, and I was able to hand deliver it. He was so excited to get this kit.
Very, very, very nice. And for those that are listening to the show and have any specific questions for me or Sue, you're welcome to call right now at 1-877-482-7898. This is your opportunity to call in and ask her any questions that you want. But moving forward, Sue, so I've been to Dubai. When I went to Dubai, I felt like the queen of queens. Can you tell us from the moment that you left your home till the time that you went to Dubai, the entire experience? Share that with us. That we have so many people that want to go to Dubai, but you just came back from there, and this was your first time. Can you tell us a little of your experience visiting Dubai?
It was so fantastic. I had I've seen pictures of Dubai. I've seen pictures of the big Burj Khalifa. That's me. You can see my thing. So this was about a joint venture that I have signed an agreement with my partners, Alwyn, Stephen, and it's very, very exciting. These people have just signed an agreement with, well, they did the fragrance for FIFA, and FIFA World Cup soccer is coming up, and they did the fragrance for FIFA. And
Yeah.
this gentleman that you see, Alwyn Stephen, who's wonderful, he found me on LinkedIn a few years ago, and he's been in touch with me. And he actually wanted to contact me to say, Sue, we love what you're doing. I followed you on LinkedIn. And this is Ali, my friend and wonderful perfumer. And
Very
two of them are great. And the whole team is spectacular. And so I'm very lucky, very excited to do a joint venture with them to create Sue Phillips fragrances to go global.
Well, let's listen in a little bit and see what it sounds like. Let's start it from the beginning.
Blogger in fragrances. Sue Phillips has come from New York, just like you. She's come for this event from New York. All the way.
She is creator of hair brand Sue Phillips, and she also created a lot of global famous perfumes.
Thank
Tiffany
you.
and Co, Lancome, and much more than that.
And there's Mr. Alwyn.
Splendid.
very, very, very nice. So when are you going back, Sue?
We had a whole big press conference,
I'm proud with my new phone.
and I will probably go back in January, definitely March, and then again in October for Cannes, because that's when we're going to be launching globally.
Very, very, very nice. So when you had mentioned earlier off the cameras that they literally picked you up from New York, right?
So
Yes.
I flew Emirates. Emirates is fantastic. What a wonderful airline. And they pick you up. They send a limousine to my apartment to pick me up and to take me to the airport. And then in Dubai, they met me at the airport and took me to the hotel. I wish I could show you the picture of me arriving in Dubai after 12 hours of being in the plane. Pierre and Alden met me, and they met me with the most beautiful arrangement of a beautiful bouquet of flowers.
Wow.
And they couldn't believe that I wasn't tired, that I was up and energetic. So we went to the outdoors and we had drinks, we had champagne. And then at 12 o'clock, the bar shut down. So we said, all right, come to my suite. And we had more champagne. But it was a wonderful, wonderful visit. The people were so friendly, so welcoming, so gracious, so elegant. I have to tell you, it was just wonderful. From the minute I landed to the minute I left, it was a magnificent experience. And the other thing is that just talking to people who love fragrance, who understand fragrance. As I said, Alwyn has been in the fragrance industry for many years. Ali has created beautiful fragrances under his name, Jazil Perfumes, and Ali's got Pierre Précieux, like precious stone. And now they've done the FIFA. And what they did is they really wanted to create a beautiful niche fragrance and have niche brands. And so I'm the niche brand that they're going to take global.
Wow, this is such an accomplishment. I'm so happy for you, Sue. I have a question now. I know that every country and continent, they have their preferences in terms of scents. And when I went to Dubai, I have noticed that the way they wear like perfumes and colognes is very like stronger. Are they like different than in the US? Were you able to notice that, or they spoke to you about, okay, over here we like fragrances like this? Did they give you direction, or they just gave you the open like Rose Sue, you bring the style from the US into Dubai?
I think that is one of the wonderful things about it, because they really want to make this international, not just strictly for the Middle East. And so you're 100% right, Saida. Every country and every culture has their own preference for fragrance. So in the US, everything is very clean and fresh and clean. Everyone's fresh and clean. In Europe, they want florals. In England, they want everything sort of very light and loud. In South America, they want spicy. And in the Middle East, they want oud and incense and this ambraxan and very incensey oud kind of fragrance. But the wonderful thing is that, you know, we're going to be developing a collection of fragrances that really reflect who I am, my background, my expertise, what I love, to bring to the world an array of exquisite perfumes. And some people will maybe not like some of them, and some people will love the others, but it's really a collection. I've been in the fragrance industry for 44 years.
How many years?
44. I know, I'm only 24 anyway, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like 44. Like, okay, so I thought, like, when did you start it, at 5?
It's all the fragrances that make me feel good and look good.
Yes, I mean, this is amazing. So this accomplishment is well deserved. I really wish you the best of luck, and I can't wait to even go with you to Dubai, because I have some videos there. I don't know if you want to share, Marcel. I sent it to you earlier. When I visit Dubai, like, I was able to I visit everywhere. Like, I went to the Burj Al Arab. I went to the Burj Khalifa. I was able to do the desert. I was able to do the mountains. I did the belly dancing. I did what else I did?
Did you do the ski Dubai? Did you do ski Dubai?
The ski? No, I saw that you did the ski, and I didn't even know they had that. That's why when I saw it on your Instagram, I was like, I didn't know they had that. So, and it was cold.
Saida, they have the biggest mall, and in the mall, they have created a ski resort. So you go into the ski Dubai. They give you coats, they give you gloves, they give you hats, they give you boots, because it's freezing. They've actually created a ski mountain. And so you get on the chairlift and off you go, and it's really cold. And then, you know, you ski down. Some people were snowboarding, some people were skiing, but it's freezing. And I've always wanted to see that and do that, because I was so amazed that in the desert they
have that.
The other thing that they did, and I don't know if Marcel can pull it up, if you Google Palm Dubai, PALM, Palm Dubai.
Palm Dubai, I'm going to write it down. I think I heard of it. What exactly it is? I heard of it, but
it is basically a city that is built on, which was the ocean, but on land. So they dumped millions of tons of sand, because they have so much sand, into the ocean. And that's it. They created a palm based in the shape of a palm tree. And all these fronds, each of the fronds, are apartment buildings and city and hotels. So you go down the main drag, which is that, and then each of these fronds are apartment buildings. It is absolutely amazing. And we went and had dinner at one of the apartments, the beautiful of one of the sheikhs who was working with us. And so we were in his garden, and his beautiful infinity pool changes lights, green and blue and pink and yellow. And then we're looking at the ocean.
Oh, I went there actually. Yes, I did. I have some photos on it too.
That's the Atlantis Hotel, the second Atlantis Hotel.
Yes, I have some photos with the Atlantis Hotel. It's such a beautiful view from there. Yeah. And I was going to ask you, so when you got there, you see how Janet Jackson, she found her husband over there. I think she met him through a an event not that long ago. I think how many years they have a kid now. Do you got to date anybody there? Do you met anyone of interest over there, Miss Sue?
I didn't have a lot of time, but I'm back in January, March, and in October. So I want to see some wonderful chic take care of me.
Let me know because I love to travel, so I'm open for that. I have a couple of, before we forget, because we got off the subject, I want you to show the pens that you have for sale on your website.
Okay.
That I think that is a great gift value for these holidays. And I'm telling you guys, you have to try to put your fragrance, because just imagine you go to work, you with a pen, and then it's it's a must have. It's a must have.
I love having things that are portable and interactive. So I found these pens and I created them. So they're fabulous pens. I have one in black and one in silver, and they write beautifully, and they come in that little gift box. But look at this, guys. So you're sitting in a meeting or you're sitting somewhere and you're listening and you're getting a little hot and bothered. So you take off the cap, and what do you find? A little atomizer.
Wow.
And here is the tiny little bottle, and it's an atomizer. Whoops, which way? This way.
That way, yes. No.
Well, that is amazing. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Wow.
No, this is amazing. This is like
genius.
Yeah, it's genius.
And it's refillable. So look, you actually can refill it. So then you can, when it's over, because it's about 2 or 3 ml, you can fill it up with some more perfume, and you just screw it on, pop it in here, and you're good to go.
Wow, I need to get me one of those. That's a gadget to have. I will put it like a must have. So for those that don't know, the pen runs about $75 one, but she has a special for two for 100, right? So 2 for 50
each. Yes, 1 for 75, and it comes in this lovely velvet purse if you want. And so once you get it in the box, it has a gift box, and then if you put it in your pocket or your bag, it'll come with this nice velvet pouch with my name on it.
Very, very nice. That's a beautiful gift idea now for the holidays. Wow. So you will recommend for them to go on the site first, do the quiz so they can find out what fragrances is good for them, and then they could get the container and then go with the gadgets to, because we always have on the go. Like I've noticed every time I go somewhere, I keep a fragrance in my bag. Like I do all the time. So something like this is like, it's like a no-brainer. Wherever you go, you have your pen and you can just spray. Oh my God, this is brilliant.
The other thing I do is I love these atomizers. So I have, when you take the scent quiz, you can actually choose which atomizer you want. So here's the black and the gold, very chic and very elegant. Here is the brushed black, which is really lovely and masculine, with also my name on it. And then you have the gold, the rose gold. So these are also twist and swivel. So you twist it and you lift it up. You can see I've used this a lot.
Yes.
And it's also refillable. So you just pop it back and it goes down. So this is also fun. And I think you may have the video of it. And, I love to have things that are sustainable. So those sachets come in either a purple or a black or a gold sachet. So that
I love the purple, I love the black, and I love the gold. But mine's is purple. The one that I have with the fragrance that I got from you is purple. So that's really, really nice. It's great for gift ideas. Even the ones that I have is good, but I think that I would love to have the pens, the pen. really love that idea.
And then we have smaller sizes too for travel. So these also, and all of them are again twist and I love having, fragrance is a relationship with you. It's I know it's something that you spray on, but I know it's something that you spray on, but the fact is that you spray it on, but also.
I think Sue was getting a phone call there, but that is amazing, isn't it? I mean, yes,
it's really, really, really amazing. I think I will definitely get the pen. I have the other ones, but I mean, I look like right now I'm with a pen, writing notes. If I could just come on.
I thought those pens would have easily been $100 though, a piece, right? And she's practically giving them away. That's pretty awesome.
Yes, we know it's a special. I say it's a good gift for the holidays, and Marcel, you could show some of the other videos. I want to show people my trips in Dubai as well. I think I have some other clips there too. People can.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to play them. You guys were moving so fast in the topic, and I couldn't keep up. I play a couple of videos, and boom, you guys are talking about something else. But yeah, I saw those that you had too, and I thought. Wow, first thing I thought was they were really nice, and I saw you had so many of them. In fact, we'll start with this one here. This is the one that I had seen, and it kind of caught my eye. Remember this one? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So tell us about this.
Well, it's like I went to, this is the presidential unit over there in Dubai. I forgot the name of it, but if you go in there, it's like everything is made with gold, and it's and the military was practicing on the other side too, so they were like laughing. Yeah. So it was an experience, and then we went to the temple. That's why we were dressed like that. So we did a couple of tours. That's the largest rug in the world. Like rug and carpet is different. This is a rug. Right. That's the biggest lamp in the world as well.
Where were you? Is this in Morocco?
No, this is in Dubai.
Dubai. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Yes. So welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Sue. Like you can, I know you were showing us the fragrance. Oh, so this is the temple.
Yeah.
And you can see that women pray on one side of the temple and the men prays on another side of the temple. And in order to go to the temple, you have to be covered. Your head has to be covered as well as women. Yeah. So you cannot go like dressed just regular or exposed. You have to be covered. I had, like you could.
You look gorgeous. You look really gorgeous there.
She looks like she's from there or something, doesn't she? You
and
really
this is like Dubai City. Yes, this is Dubai City. Yes, like I was, that's the what's it called? The Burj Arab. That's another temple.
It's
yes.
Beautiful.
We went shopping. We went to the Dubai Museum. Like that's the old Dubai. And we went like to the Gold Souk also.
Oh, wasn't that amazing? The Gold Souk. Oh,
yes.
When are they going to rebuild America? They need to rebuild America. I'm serious.
Right?
This is really
what
nice.
I saw when I went. I don't know if you saw that, Sue, but when I went to the mall, I saw this one lady with her husband, and she picked up like 4 bags. And each bag was around $40,000 to $50,000 a bag, and they were buying bags like Hermes bag, like if it was like $20 bags.
Yeah.
In Chinatown, and I was like money is just so much money that is part of life. It's not like over here. Is a lot of wealth in Dubai. A lot of wealth. Will you ever? Will consider to move to Dubai, Sue, or not really?
I will tell you that I'm going to be going there more and more often, and it's wonderful. And I would love to have some kind of if I could. I stayed at the Versace Hotel, which is so fabulous. So
Very nice. Very
suite
nice.
at the Versace Hotel. That would be very nice. And I spoke to my team this morning. There they are. That's me doing my press presentation. I don't know if you can hear me speaking.
Yeah, we can.
So she is the fashionista. She is the fashionista. She is the international expert. You
Wow.
will see her here. In the word of Parthian, who came specially from New York, USA, to participate in this beautiful conference. Sue Phillips, which has put all the important experience together, top tier, to come to Dubai and to announce for a great surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Sue Phillips.
Wow.
She reminds me of one word she said one time, Coco Chanel. They asked her, what do you think about fashion? And she says, what is fashion? I'm the fashion. So she is the fashionista. She is the fashionista. She is the international expert. We will see her here. In the word of Parthian, who came specially from New York, USA, to participate in this
Marcella is
beautiful
the key.
conference. Sue Phillips, which has put all the important...
I
I
think
just wanted.
it's,
I know. I just wanted to see it again. That is so amazing. Oh my gosh, that
and
is so great.
I speak in the next clip.
Oh, in the next clip. Okay.
In the next clip.
Can you?
Sure. Yeah, we'll get the next clip up. No problem. This is amazing, though. I really love this. Is this the clip you're talking about?
No, it was.
She's come from New York.
I think I can try and send it to you. I thought I did send it. Let's see.
These are the two clips that I had received. They're here, and but yeah, send me what you got. We'll keep the show going. And
Okay,
this
I'll
is
send it.
amazing. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's so exciting. And then, you know, you dream about things like this, and honestly, Alan was so great because he wrote to me, and he had written to me some time before, and he said something about crypto, and I said, well, I'm not really sure I want to do crypto. And he wrote to me and he said, this is not crypto. This is something about taking your brand global. And I said, oh my goodness. So,
Well, you had mentioned that you met. I remember you mentioned you met them on LinkedIn, and I wanted to make people aware of, because it happens to me, and a lot of times we do get bombarded with so many opportunities, and it's so hard to know which one is real and
right.
which one is trying to waste your time. And it happens, but that even made me be very aware that you have to really open all your messages and really make sure, do your research to make sure you get in the right and not miss out on opportunities, because you could have missed out on opportunity if you were ignoring the message or not even thinking about it, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I think I found it.
Yeah. So I'll have another question in the world of fragrance and perfume. There's the new generation is coming up. They are looking up to you now, and they want to be like Sue. What is your advice to tell them entering in the world of fragrance, the world of beauty, the world of entertainment? What would be your biggest advice for them?
My biggest advice is do whatever you can to get the job done. Don't ever think that, oh, I'm too fancy and I can't do this, and this is beneath me. Really think about your career and just have a proactive, can-do attitude. I learned everything I did on the job, so to speak. But I did whatever I did whatever I needed to do to learn and to travel. I traveled the country, and I always say that my philosophy is do whatever that needs to be done. Don't have an attitude, oh, well, I'm a college degree graduate, I can't do such and such. If you have to go and make tea or coffee, make tea or coffee, because guess what? You would offer people tea or coffee in your home when they come to your home, right?
Yeah.
And then if you're really passionate about something, it'll work. You know, so many people today haven't really found what they're passionate about. And I think it's also to do with, you know, the fact that the pandemic happened and people are not really working in offices, they're working remotely, and that's a challenge. And when you work in a group situation, you interact with people, and it's a wonderful way to really find out what you like, what you don't like, what your passion is. And I always say, find what you love to do, never give up, do whatever you can to get the job done, and just be gracious and wonderful. And this was, I can't find that particular one. It's on my phone, but.
Yeah, we will wait. But in the meantime, I will ask you a couple of things that I saw earlier. I have a client. She teaches dance classes, and she says something that I looked at it this morning, and she says 10% is talent and 20% is something else, but 70% is consistency.
Yes.
So a lot of times people feel like because they're talented in certain things, they're going to take it to the next level. But the majority of people with talent, that they don't put the work and the ethic, and this is something that I have to say about you, Sue. You're very consistent in the work that you're doing, no matter of the circumstances like pandemic, the market, this and that. You continue, and that's what's taking you, and they have taken you to the next level, is because you have the talent, but then you apply the consistency and the dedication to the talent. A lot of people would think that their talent is going to take them there by itself, and it's not that way. It's, you have to keep doing it every day. So you're absolutely right with that. You send it to, okay, Marcel, I think she sent you
I sent you one of them. That was really nice from Alwyn. And then I'll try and find the other one.
Yes. So this company, how old is the company that you are merged with now?
They've all been in the industry for a long time, and this is a new division of a company. This is one of the new divisions of theirs. So this is all about World of Niche Perfumes. So,
all right, well, let's run the clip here. Here we go.
Put a face to the name. I've seen you, yes, I've seen your videos, I've seen you on LinkedIn, Instagram, I've seen all your birthday parties and celebration. But at the end of the day, to put a face to a name was the most important thing. And I'm telling you, from the second that we saw you when you entered that hotel till now, you are such a vibrant, full of life, energetic. I don't know what else to call you. The words don't come to me anymore. I'm saying, remain this way. You have earned everyone's respect. Whoever's met you, I'm telling you, has had the same thing, including my wife, including my daughter, had the same thing to say. Respect to you for the way you are. Please remain like this. You're going to go places. Lots of love from everybody.
Amazing.
Wow, Sue, that is awesome. That is so awesome.
We have a lot of work to do, and we're going to do wonders.
I think so too.
Say something here, yes?
of course, what happened to me was, of course, I was crying. I always tear up whenever I see that. I mean, it was such a beautiful tribute, and they are so wonderful. I am so lucky.
You know what? He's right too. You are exactly that. Like, you're vibrant. You know, you look very youthful, and he's right.
And she has a lot of energy. Sue is never gonna be like, I can't do it. She's on the go. So
I was talking to Saida once on here, and I was telling her, I was telling her how I saw you when I saw you do you were working with that shop live thing, and for a whole hour she was just naturally just talking about the fragrances, and it didn't even miss a beat, and just most people they stop and need a breather. I mean, it was like flawless. So that's your talent. That is awesome, man. Good stuff.
Thank you. Thank
Look
you
how the
so
time
much.
flies. Well, it's 4 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. There's 7 o'clock already. This has been so good.
It's been wonderful.
It's already the hour past, and
Wow.
if anybody wants to call in, is already. I'll give you 2 more minutes if you want to call in. If you guys, it's 1-877-482-7898. For those that tune in, we are here every Monday at 6 p.m. for 1 hour, and it will be available on the app. Also, for those that tune in on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. And those that tune in every Monday, thank you so much. Please follow Sue Phillips. If you need to get her book, you can purchase it directly from my app. Make sure if you are in New York, you can go to her website and go and visit her boutique and get the book, The Power of Perfume. It's $19.95 or $99. I'm not remembering very well, but you can visit her website. You can actually go to her new app. In her app, you will be able to do the scent quiz as well. It's a free download, and I'm telling you, you have to follow Sue Phillips and see how she went from A, B, C, and now she's about to take it to the whole nother new level. So thank you so much, Sue, for giving me the opportunity to interview you. Thank everyone for watching, and blessing, and never give up. Okay? Thank you so much, Marcel.
Thank you, Saida and Marcel.
At 6 p.m.
It's great to see you guys. You're my buddies. I love you.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, there she is, Sue Phillips, the guest today on the Empress Saida Show. What a great show today. And last week we had a great show with a talented actress on the SWAT movie series. So if you want to watch some great movies and some great things that are going on, you need to be right here. All right. Once again, thank you. You guys have a good day.
Marcel and Saida, it's great to see you. God bless.